In 2001, at the age of 32, Gilbert Ruiz was diagnosed with a bone cancer that was rarely found in people as young as he was.
You know, so when they told me, okay, this is what you have, you know, you're at this stage, you know, we're gonna have to start getting you treatment. And I said, well, I mean, I got a basketball game that I gotta go to. And he's like, no, you don't understand. I mean, you're pretty bad and you need to go see your doctor right now.
The severity of his illness started to sink in when he met with his oncologist. However, Ruiz's concern was not for himself.
Once I went to the oncologist and he sat us both down and he really explained everything, you know, I mean, what could I do? I mean, I was shocked, yeah, because it was something that doesn't happen. What I have doesn't happen to a lot of people, and when it does, it happens to people that are really old. I just took it in stride, to be honest. You know, I didn't cry, I didn't worry about it because I couldn't change it. I mean, all I can do is deal with it. I was more worried about how it affected everybody else, to be honest.
Ruiz admits that when it came down to what his battle with cancer would be like, on some level, he really didn't want to know the details. But he knew when the time came to face treatments, he would be ready.
When I had to go through my bone marrow treatment, the first time, of course, it was all new and not knowing, and but I was the type of person that I didn't want to really know because I'm not a doctor. So you just, I mean, I put all my faith in him, and you know, you just tell me what I got to do, and I'm going to show up and I'm going to do it. And I'd get my blood tests, then they put me in a room, I'd get my weight, and then I would wait for the doctor to come and see me, talk to me for a little bit. Then they'd put me in a room and I'd sit there for about 4 hours, you know, with an IV. And after that, I would just come home and just lie around for the most part. I mean, I really didn't have the energy to do a lot during that time.
A longtime friend, Brian Bippert, tells how Ruiz's treatments changed him.
Before he had cancer, he was just like anybody else. The big differences were his appearance. He was 5'9", 5'10", real lean, athletic, very active. And after he went through his first bit of cancer treatments and things, his appearance changed quite a bit. Well, he lost probably 5 inches in his height. And there are vertebrae in his back that, I guess the best way to put it is they collapsed, which causes his change in height. He lost a lot of his hair, and I think just he looked like he had gone through something difficult, you know, and it wears on you.
Unfortunately, Ruiz's bone cancer requires monthly monitoring and a lifetime of treatment. In 2014, his doctors determined that another bone marrow transplant was needed. He knew the drill and was ready.
I'm the type of person that doesn't like to disturb anybody. I don't like help, you know. If it's something, I believe that I can do anything.
What Ruiz was not ready for was the attention and interest of the community and school district where he works as a teacher and coach.
I convinced him to let Lytle love him. He's a very, very private person. He's also pig-headed and stubborn, and doesn't like people involved in his personal life. But when he was facing potential financial issues with his treatment and a possibility of not being able to work, we decided to host a run in his honor. Lytle loves Coach Ruiz.
Over a 10-year period, Ruiz approached his battle with cancer with such courage and quiet determination that he managed to inspire an entire community, starting with his students.
The long runs, it just basically made me mentally and physically stronger to go 100% and to not back down.
I feel pretty inspired since he beat death once, and that's a pretty good accomplishment.
And Coach Ruiz is like, no, it's not fine. There's a winner and there's a loser, and it's better to be the winner. And really that's what students don't have, is they leave school thinking that it's okay to be second best, and Coach Ruiz lets them know that no, you need to be the best.
I know very few people that put forth the amount of time and effort and passion into their job that he does.
You've fought through lots of stuff, not just the cancer itself and its relapse, but personal things that you've had to go through as well with all of this. And you never have quit. You've been down sometimes, but you've always come right back. And it's really quite remarkable.
Even today, Ruiz is overwhelmed by the attention and accolades he receives. In 2014, he was named among the few most inspirational coaches of the year by Brooks Running Shoes. And he has many athletes who credit his coaching for achievements such as cross-country championships and track championships in the state of Texas for 3A division schools. He pushes his students to approach their races and their own life challenges with a different perspective. His battle with cancer is the biggest challenge he's ever had to face. So he believes his experience helps his students understand that you have choices in how you face life's hardships.
It drives me and it brings me down. I mean, it does both, you know. I mean, it's a mental deal. It's a roller coaster thing. I mean, sometimes you're gonna feel strong and you wanna fight, and sometimes you ask yourself why. You know, you're always gonna have to fight that.
Bottom line, Coach Gilbert Ruiz tells others to approach life with the same simple way he fought against cancer.
Really, to stay alive, that's what's gonna define you. You know, what kind of person are you gonna be?